the essence of a good man is his independence. And the principle of independence is simply the truth that because your mind, because your ability to look at reality and think and integrate and use logic is your only means of knowledge, you must never, ever give that up in any way, not to an authority, not to a god, not to a group, not to a leader, not to anyone. The virtue of independence, the steadfast position that I'm only going to accept the things that make sense to me, the things that I can see or derive from perceptual evidence as true, and I'm only going to uphold the values that matter to me. I don't defer to others. And this is the difference between a first-hander and a second-hander. A first-hander has a primary orientation toward reality. He doesn't turn to others to see what's true or what he should value. He just turns to reality and says, what do I think is true? And a second-hander has the alternate mentality, and he turns to others to find out, what should I think? What's the right thing to believe? And that is, of course, the cult-like mentality. But let's think for a minute about what a cult is. A cult is precisely a group or an organization with a leader who demands unquestioning agreement or obedience. That's what a cult is. That's why we need the concept cult, because it identifies those kinds of groups and institutions. Every religion calls for the acceptance of ideas from authority, ideas that you don't agree with. So religions can arguably be placed in the context of a cult, but you can't say that it's not proper to say, doesn't make any sense to say that a philosophy that calls for independent thinking is in any way cult-like, because it doesn't involve a leader that's supposed to be agreed with and followed regardless of one's own independent judgment.